What is going on, guys? Today we've got Martin Odegaard as the new player, 98 rated Futties Premium. Beautiful card, 5-star, 5-star, and only an 89 and an 88 rated SBC. I can't grumble at that whatsoever. A very nice, cheap card, 134,000. Obviously with the SBC, very, very craftable and looks really good, to be honest. Good pace, shooting looks good, passing's maxed out, dribbling's fantastic. It's kind of what we've come to expect now. But in terms of the card, how it plays, that's what we're going to really find out today. Solid player, finesse, outside of the foot, swerve flare, and flare passes. A very, very interesting card to have a look at what we could kind of do with him. He can be centre mid as well as a secondary position, so we are going to look at him as a more of an attacking centre mid, but see how he does in comparison to some of the midfielders that we do have. So let's jump straight into him. We're going to whack probably a shadow or something on him and just see how he goes. I'd like to tell you about skycoach.gg. They offer many features within the FIFA franchise, from FIFA coins to FIFA Weekend League boosts, from trusted sellers, pro players, and are the best prices on the market currently. They have fast delivery, high quality services, lots of games, and also a cashback program. The more coins you buy, the more eligible you are for cashback options. So if you want to buy FIFA coins at the best price, click the link in the description of this video. It will be active promo code for 10% discount from my subscribers. All you have to use is the code JT11 at the checkout to receive this bonus. On to the video. Right then, let's see what this fella can do for us then. He should be an incredible cam. That is kind of what we're hoping for here. Really, really agile on the ball, good turning. Obviously the skills should add a little bit of bonus onto him. Look at that little fake, loves it, goes for the left foot. Okay, we've got some shooting from him. Obviously we've gone for more of a shadow just to balance him out that little bit more. Obviously make him more of that centre mid rather than necessarily a full-on cam. Lovely little split. It's got great agility. Little fake. Oh, getting round him. He's going to hope for that again. Oh, he's lunging now. Get round him here. Little ball roll in. It's not bad. I feel like in terms of a centre mid, he's going to be that outlet. If you've got someone like a Milinkovic-Savic, if you've got a Matthias, somebody very heavy on the defence, then you're going to be absolutely perfect. How is he onside? Looking for that dip. Fair enough. But if you have got that defensive kind of midfielder already, then that's going to be perfect to partner with him, as he still will have that defensive ability. Obviously, with a shadow, you end up with, whether I can find it, 91 defending and obviously the 99 pace. That's going to be more than enough to kind of warrant having him in the midfield with you. The only problem is how you set up. If you've got two heavy defensive mids, that's going to make it more difficult to be able to kind of get him there and kind of make him useful a little bit. Get that little kickoff goal as well. Lovely. Again, holds the ball nicely. Some good strength going on here as well, especially with only 82. I'll absolutely take the battling in the midfield. Little flick if we can. We wanted Rashford if we could have. Good interception. Doesn't win it off, but that's exactly what we want. He's not there for necessarily the Yaya sort of defensiveness where it's kind of toe-to-toe, getting all the strength. But this is the outlet perfectly. We're going to draw in any defenders. Going to try and whack it across. It's a good ball into Govu, who's going to try and find and spin it around. It works. That's the perfect sort of combination. He gets the interceptions, he gets the pickoffs, but then he gets that outlet. That burst of pace is going to be fantastic, as we might get a red card there. No, we got away with it. Good tackle again, wins it back perfectly. Looking for that outlet if we can. We're going to find absolutely nobody. Try and go, okay, I was going to say try and go for a through ball for Haaland. Might pick up some pieces. The one thing I do like from him, the fact that he is a 98 rated is always going to be perfect. But the fact he is so cheap as well, that is just very, very nice at this point in the game. I'm not out here to do 15 squads a person. Like, I can kind of, oh, that's a good ball. I can kind of understand it with icons, because at least they are somewhat a very... It's almost a very limited choice. I know you're only going to get one kind of Odegaard at least, but in terms of icons, they have that little bit of rarity with them, whereas Futties, there is a lot of options. You can only get a handful of cover star icons, whereas Odegaard, there is quite literally a couple of hundred centre mids that you could go with now. So it's nice that they have brought it down, so it's not just a million coins every 98 rated card, because that even though you can grind it and it's very easy to do, we don't really want to be spending 5 to 6 hours every single day grinding all of these cards to be able to get them done. What have we got stat-wise? 93, 99, 99. Perfect free kick taker as well. I didn't actually realise he's left-footed. That is shocking from me. Let's see if we can go for the outside swing here. Should have all the ability in the world. We're not going to be able to get the power shot. Can we go for a near post? Maybe not. Cracking little ball forward to Ronaldinho there. This guy is very, very kind of heavy on that tackle. Pressuring like mad. But it will kind of give gaps for me as well, which is always nice. Trying to find Odegaard in there. Now I know he's actually left-footed, which he's got a 5-star, 5-star. So I'm not too worried about his weak foot or anything, because we know full well that will happily get us by. Can we go for a little bit of an inside? Oh, it's stunning. We're going to get the seconds with Govu, but what a run. Like I said, the agility side of stuff, you could almost put him as a centre forward in-game and be absolutely fine with him. Again, we have got a lot of strikers, so whether he takes out a lot is going to be very, very unlikely. Even on the wing, we've got so many top-end names, from Ronaldinho to Govu to Rashford to Haaland. He unfortunately isn't going to take any names out in a striking role, but most definitely in that centre-mid cam, perfect. So going into the overall form then. In terms of the SBC, we're looking at about 130, I think, still. Where's the price? 135, pretty standard. 88 with one Premier League. 89 with a Team of the Season or Team of the Week. I'd say that's absolutely fine. Couple of packs back, never going to argue. Midfield-wise, we're looking at a Shadow, I believe is what we're going for. Shadow or Hawk. What does a Hawk get? I thought a Hawk is going to be more on the attacking aspect, whereas Shadow is going to put him into more of that box-to-box sort of area. Whereas Hawk will give you controlled, obviously, 98 pace, 96 shooting, 86 physical. That is going to be fantastic if you are looking on the cam centre forward striker winger position. If you are looking at a Shadow, we'll keep him explosive, unfortunately, which, again, is not necessarily your greatest asset. But like I said, with the whole giving yourself a defensive mid and almost an outlet, which is going to be Odegaard, that burst of pace is going to be enough to get yourself away from a midfielder and then have the pass on. It's not going to be fantastic in taking on 8-7 players, but it most definitely will get you past the first one, open up the space, and give you that passing opportunity that he does have with the 99 short and long. You're never going to have a problem with it. Obviously, with the Shadow, he becomes a 90, if I can find it, 98 centre mid, 98 cam. With a Hawk, you're a 97 centre mid, but you do get the wing play on there, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. So that is going to be a number one shout. If I'm comparing him to anybody, if we have a look at the cams, the first one that does come to mind is going to be KDB and also Zidane, Neymar. They're going to be the comparison people. At the minute, we cannot get the Kevin De Bruyne. The level up SBC has been taken away until it is coming back. And unfortunately, we did get some unfortunate news with the 84 and 85 times 10s coming back more expensive. I don't know why. I'm hoping it's going to be in half an hour time, or by the time this video is live, EA has said, oh, we've put out the wrong requirements. Because the 84 times 10 is now an 88 rated team, like how the 85 was. And now we've got an 85 and an 87 for the 85 times 10. I don't get this in the slightest. EA have done the most bizarre stuff before, and you can almost see some sort of logic behind it. Market control, maybe keeping you from getting all of the players. But in September, August, September, we're practically in September now. Why make it more expensive? I really don't get where they're coming from with this. It personally makes no sense. I suppose the only thing is you can technically do the daily bronze upgrade and silver upgrade completely all the time now. So I suppose there is more chance of getting gold. So whether they're trying to get you to do more on the back end rather than just recycling the 84 times 10 again and again. Again, for me, it makes no sense. Keep it how it was. Slowly make that 85 times 10 even more grindable. Make it 10 times, make it 20 times, make it fully repeatable. Get rid of the 84 times 10 and we're there. It makes no sense to go backwards. But that just is what it is. But in terms of the players between Odegaard and obviously the other cams, you're always going to choose Neymar over him. You're always going to choose Zidane over him. I could argue between KDB, as I do think with the Odegaard pace, adds that little bit extra in my eyes. Abide Pele, I personally haven't used yet, but 500k, looking very good with a 5.5. I think now when it comes to comparing him to your Dybalas, to your Del P's, to your Ronaldinhos, you're going to have to go with what you personally like, how it fits your team. Odegaard, Abide Pele, even Dybala, all premiums, so chemistry is not a problem anymore. It is down to now your personal preference. I really like Odegaard for the very much like the Dybala nature. Very agile on the ball, great explosiveness, incredible passing, has a little bit of strength, which what a Hawk would actually sort out properly. A Shadow would give him more of the defensive ability, but in general, I think this card is an absolute steal for the price. 134,000. If you're grinding the game out, I'd say he's a must to put in your team, and at least give him a try. So let me know down below if you are still grinding the game, or have you given up by now? If you have and you've managed to get to this far in the video, then thank you very much. I'll catch you all for the next one, and take care. Peace.